The title of the poem is To My Beloved Motherland, India. Now the first stanza of the poem. My India, I am proud to be thy son. My heart with joy leaps for being here born. My soul with anguish feels for hog done. If a country needs my life, let me adorn. This is my land beloved, my motherland. This is my home my ancestor came from. Even an inch of it I cannot hand, nor spare it to an alien for a sum. This is the air which I had breath at first. This is the soil that gave me food to eat. This is the water which appeased my thirst. This is the place that gave me my heartbeat. My India, who canst challenge thy state. My blood is a thine for any future date. Now, dear friend, it was the whole poem. Now let's see the stanza wise or explanation of the poem. The first line, my India, I am proud to be thy son. Look at the word that is underlined thy. Thy means your. Your, the poet is using this word for motherland. It means poet is very much feeling the proud to be the son of his motherland. And the next line, poet is telling my heart with a joys lives for being here born. Look at the word underlined joy lives means becomes very happy. The poet heart is feeling very happy to be born here. It means in the first line the poet is telling that he is feeling very proud to be the son of India, and also he is very much happy to be born in this country. But in the next line the poet is very sad and is telling my soul with anguish feels for hog done. Anguish means become very angry, and hog means lots of damages are done or happen. It means the poet is telling that he is very much angry and very much disturbed if someone destroy the beauty of his country. That time the poet promises to us that if country needs my life, let me adorn. Adorn means very much happy. It means the poet is telling in the last line of the first stanza that if the country needs the life of the poet at any time, he is very much happy to sacrifice his life for the nation. Now, my dear friend, look at the second stanza of the poem. In the second stanza and the first line of the second stanza is that this is my land beloved, my motherland. In the very first line of second stanza, the poet is trying to tell us that he is very much loves his motherland because he is born here and is very much happy to be the son of India. This is my home, my ancestor came from. In the second line of the second stanza, the poet is telling that he is very much happy because his ancestors are from India. They are born here. That's why this is the land of the poet. And he is giving the warning in the last line of the second stanza, even an inch of it I cannot hand. Means the poet is not ready to give any part of his land to any person, especially to the foreigners, nor spare it to an alien for a sum. Spare means live. Alien, it means foreigners, and sum, it means at any cost. It means that the poet is telling that at any cost, the poet is not ready to hand over the land or an inch of land to any foreigner. In the next stanza of this poem, the poet is telling to us that this is the air which I had breath at first. It means when the poet has taken a birth in his motherland, he has taken the breath, and it was the first breath that he has taken from the air of this motherland. In the second line of the third stanza, the poet is telling that This is the soil that gave me food to eat. It means the soil of his motherland is giving all types of food and the basic needs that the poet required. In the next line, he is also telling to us that this is the water which appease my thirst. Means appease means quench. It means that the poet is trying to tell us that whatever water he is getting from the motherland, that is quenching the thirst of the poet. It means the water, the food and the breath that he all getting without any charge, he is getting from his motherland India. And this is the place that give me my heartbeat. And whatever life he is surviving in India, that is given to him by his own motherland. That's why the poet is very much happy. In the last stanza of the poem, the poet is telling to us, my India, who canst challenge thy state. Look at the word first of all. Canst, it means cannot. Thy, it means your. And state means glory. So, in the second last line of the poem, the poet is trying to us that my India is a very glorious country and nobody can challenge the glory of my India. If someone will challenge my country, so in the last line of the poem, the poet is giving us the warning that if someone will challenge the glory of my India, then my blood is thine for any future date. Thine, once again, meaning your, and date means time. It means in the last day of my country, that time the poet is ready to sacrifice every drop of blood for his own country. So my dear friend, I'm much thankful to you for listening me very carefully. But remember, don't forget to like or subscribe my channel or videos. Have a nice day. Jazakallah.